Hello there and welcome to the show. I'm Mike.
And I'm Rainbow.
And thank you for joining us for part 2 of our Culture Corner look at where potato chips really come from.
Yesterday, we learned the story of how, back in the 1850s, Mr. George Crumb, a cook at an American restaurant called Moon's Lake House, was one day trying to please a difficult customer.
Yes, this unhappy customer had complained that the fried potatoes, the French fries that he was being served just weren't good enough. They were too thick. Ew.
So, the chef decided to slice a potato super thin and fry it in hot oil. He thought this might finally satisfy the unhappy customer.
And it's safe to say that the chef was more than successful. The customer loved these crisp fried potato chips, and he wasn't the only one. Soon, word spread, and people were coming from miles around to taste this wonderful new potato snack. It's a pretty great story, and it would seem that Chef George Crumb was some kind of genius in the kitchen, right? Well, maybe.
Wait, what do you mean, maybe?
I mean that maybe this is the story of how potato chips were first invented. But, as we will learn in today's article, there are other people who disagree with it. They say that someone else working in the kitchen of Moon's Lake House was the person who really invented the potato chip.
What? I'm shocked.
You should be. But hopefully we can recover quickly because we need you to explain today's vocabulary before we can start reading our story.
第二天的课文要带大家看洋芋片诞生之说的真义。首先，我们带大家看4个单字。第一个 debate 争论是个名词。There is a heated debate about legalizing gay marriage in Taiwan. There is a heated debate about legalizing gay marriage in Taiwan. 婚姻平权在台湾是个热烈的争论话题。第二个单字 argue 主张认为，在这边是个动词。Argument 则是名词。Some people argue that marriage should only be between a man and a woman. Some people argue that marriage should only be between a man and a woman. 有些人认为婚姻应该限定是一男一女组成的。第三个单字 false 错误的、假的，是个形容词。Beware of false advertising when purchasing products. Beware of false advertising when purchasing products. 购物时小心提防不实的广告。最后一个单字 owner 老板是个名词。I talked the owner into giving me a discount. I talked the owner into giving me a discount. 我说服老板给我一个折扣。好，现在我们已经看完今天的单字例句，接下来一起回到课文中。
There's some debate about the story of the potato chip, however. Some people argue that it's false. They don't believe that Crumb actually made the first potato chip. Crumb's sister, Catherine Wicks, worked with Crumb and said she created them first. The owners of Moon's Lake House also tried to take credit for the snack.
Explanation 1.
So, today's article starts by telling us that not everyone agrees about the story that George Crumb invented the potato chip. We read, there's some debate about the story of the potato chip, however. So, there you go. We have debates about things that people don't always agree with.
That's right. And it won't surprise you to learn from the next sentences that some people argue that it's false. They don't believe that Crumb actually made the first potato chip. So they're saying that someone lied or something like that. They're not saying that. But they think that the real story and what people believe might be a little bit different.
Exactly. I mean, this happened a long time ago. And at that time, I'm sure no one was really paying too much attention. This was just a strange food that an unknown chef made one day at a little restaurant. It wasn't the start of a war or someone landing on the moon or anything really important like that. People just weren't paying attention that much at the time. So, if George Crumb didn't invent the potato chip, who did? Well, there is actually more than one other person who might be able to take credit. The next sentence tells us Crumb's sister, Catherine Wicks, worked with Crumb and said she created them first.
Or, as the following sentence tells us, the owners of Moon's Lake House also tried to take credit for the snack. So maybe they had the idea, and George Crumb or his sister were just the ones who made them.
Precisely. And after our break, we will learn that there is still one other person who might be the inventor. We're up to 4 now. We'll find out about that after the break and after we go over to Daphne for our first grammar points for today.
大家好，我是 Daphne。今天的第一则文法是 Somebody takes credit for something， 意思是某人将某事物归功于自己。Take 在这里是及物动词，拿走、夺取的意思。三态是 take, took, taken。Credit 是名词，功劳、荣誉的意思。后方用介系词 for， 因为引出获得功劳的原因，合在一起 Somebody takes credit for something 字面意思就是某人夺取某事的功劳。例如 Francis took credit for my idea 弗兰西斯抢了我的点子。
Okay, that's our break time now, but we'll be back soon. Even the difficult customer said the crispy potato slices were his idea. He just had Crumb fry them up for him. For most people, none of that matters. The potato chip does.
Explanation 2.
Okay, folks, we are back. So maybe Chef George Crumb invented the potato chip.
Or maybe his sister, Catherine Wicks, was the one.
Or it could have been the owners of the restaurant they both worked at, Moon's Lake House.
So far, we have at least 3 people who have all said that they were the ones who invented potato chips.
And we're not done yet. There's one other person to consider. The next sentence of the article tells us, even the difficult customer said the potato slices were his idea.
What? The customer who complained about the other French fries in the first place?
Yeah, that guy.
Well, I don't think he can be given the credit. He didn't actually do anything.
And that's basically what the next sentence of the article says, too. He just had Crumb fry them up for him.
That's what I mean. And I find it kind of hard to believe that he also told Crumb how to fry them up. I mean, maybe he was a chef too, but it seems a little bit strange that a customer would be telling the cooks how to make the food.
Good point.
But you know what? I guess it doesn't really matter who invented the potato chip. If it was George Crumb or his sister or someone else, potato chips have gone on to conquer the snack world, and that's the most important thing. As we read in the final sentence of our article, for most people, none of that matters. The potato chip does.
That's right. The potato chip is the most important. On the other hand, our grammar point is important too. So let's go over to Teacher Daphne and take a look at our second grammar point of the day.
第二则文法是 None of that matters， 意思是那些一点都不重要。None 是代名词，一个也没有，视为第三人称单数。代名词 that 代指前文提过的事情。Matter 则是不及物动词要紧的意思，合在一起 None of that matters 就是那些一点都不重要。例如 Food means the world to the poor. None of that matters to the rich. 食物对于穷人来说很重要，对于富人来说一点都不重要。
So we salute you, George Crumb, Catherine Wicks, the owners of Moon's Lake House. That customer, and all of the other millions and billions of people like you and us who have enjoyed and will continue to enjoy eating potato chips for many, many more years to come. Thanks for joining us, everyone, and we look forward to spending some more time with you in the near future. Bye-bye.
Where did potato chips really come from?
There's some debate about the story of the potato chip, however. Some people argue that it's false. They don't believe that Crumb actually made the first potato chip. Crumb's sister, Catherine Wicks, worked with Crumb and said she created them first. The owners of Moon's Lake House also tried to take credit for the snack. Even the difficult customer said the crispy potato slices were his idea. He just had Crumb fry them up for him. For most people, none of that matters. The potato chip does.
劝别人往好处想的英文。
欢迎收看就爱讲英文，
我是 Kate，
我是 Steven。
我们今天要教大家的是，如果你一直往坏处想，或是很悲观的话，我们要怎么样来安慰别人？
对，其实我们在美国，我们非常擅长是在安慰别人，然后叫人家加油，不要一直往不好的地方想。
真的吗？
对，我觉得我们是还蛮乐观的。
我怎么没感受到？
真假的？
那你今天可以好好教这个。
对，我觉得我应该还蛮擅长的。好，第一个呢就是 better than nothing。better
than nothing。
对，可能一个很不好的一个事情发生了，那可能这个东西已经让我们觉得我们失去了很多。对，但是我们可能会往另外一个方向去想，我们想不要往我们失去的东西方向去想，而要想到我们还有什么。对，我们现在有的东西比没有还多嘛，所以我们说 better than nothing。
总比没有好。
是的，是的。我们有另外一个英文说法是 the glass is always half full。OK，
听不懂。
这个杯呢，总是有一半的水。如果是有一半的水，很多人会想我有少了一半的水。但是有很多人想说我还有一半的水。对，所以就是要看你要怎么看你
有的东西。
是的，所以就比较乐观的人会比较想the glass is always half full，而不是half empty。对，好，第二个呢是 we have to make do with this。we
have to make do with this。
也有可能很多人觉得没有听过 make do 这个两个字拼在一起。那 make do 就是今天你可能你有的资源不是那么的多，但是你只能用这个资源继续活下去。对，就是 make do。我可能只有20块在口袋，那 I have to make do with $20。对，而不是有2000还是2万块。对，但我一样可以生活嘛。对，就是。
所以你今天，如果你本来想买星巴克，但你发现你只有20块，然后你就很高兴，就是还是很知足的去买了20块的咖啡。
是啊，我说 I have to make do with 20块，还是不是一样有喝到咖啡？
所以是有点像将就的意思。
对，是有这样子。
将就。
好，第三个呢，就是 we're lucky to have this one。We're
lucky to have this one。
至少我们还有这个，我们还是很幸运。对，我们
一定要one吗？
也不一定，就要看今天我们是要讲什么样的主题。所以 we're lucky to have this， 还是 we're lucky to have that？ 对，只要看是你今天是要讲什么样的主题。
就是鼓励人说你还是很幸运的。
对。 重要就是重点就是在这里，就是我们还是很幸运有我们拥有的东西。对。那第四呢，是一个常常会去安慰一个可能失去了很多东西的一个人了。你可以说 ，It could be worse。
会不会有点？他已经失去了很多，然后你还说 it could be worse，
你也总不能说 that sucks， 对不对？你总是要说一个就是事情也可以更糟，也许你可以没有命啦，对不对？
对啊，
也许你可以就是
还活着啊，
你现在至少还可以有机会就是往上就是进步，所以 it could be worse。
It could be worse， 换个方向来说，那我们就来看看 live action 吧。
I only got a Snoopy doll and the lucky draw。That's
better than nothing.
I want to win the cash prize.
You're lucky to have this one.
I've already got lots of dolls at home.
You have to make do with this. It could be worse.
That's true. The guy that sat next to me got nothing. D. Better than nothing. 第二, we have to make do with this. 第三, we're lucky to have this one. 第四, it could be worse.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny， 又到我们1分钟的单元喽。那我们今天用1分钟的时间来复习4个单字，同学们准备好了没？1分钟计时开始。好，第二个单字呢，它可以指辩论或是争论，这个字叫做 debate。There has been a lot of debate about the new policy。一直有许多关于那项新政策的争论。好，第二单字呢，它可以指争论，就是有点争执的那一种，它也可以表达主张或是认为，这个字叫做 argue。Some people argue that electric cars aren't as green as they claim to be. 有些人主张这电动车并没有像他们声称那样的环保。好，第三个单字它可以指错误的、假的、业障重，没有业障重的意思，假的。好，假的怎么说？叫 false。false. The news report was false. 那篇新闻报道是假的。好，第四个单字叫做老板或是持有者、拥有人。你知道 own 这个字可以表达拥有吗？在后面加 er 变 owner。owner 就是老板、持有者。The owner of the tea shop is a friend of ours. 那间手摇茶饮料店的老板是我们的朋友。好，太好啦！我们在1分钟之内顺利复习完4个单字，同学表现很棒哦。那平常还是要多多复习，才不容易忘记。我们下次见，拜拜。